Hello guys, welcome back to Civil Engineering YouTube channel. Please subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. In today's lecture, we are going to discuss the equations of equilibrium, or simply the equilibrium equations. So we will discuss this topic with example in order to understand it easily. Now first of all, what is equilibrium? Equilibrium is the state of a body by which the body does not move because of the equal forces acting on the body. Now let's consider this is any body, any object, and there is a load of 10 kilonewton acting on this side on this object. Now to make this body in equilibrium, there must be a load or force of 10 kilonewton acting in the opposite direction. So now this force is being balanced by this force. So now this body we can see is in equilibrium. Now this body will not move from its own position or from its original position. Similarly, when there is a load of, let's suppose, 20 kilonewton in the upward direction on the body, so now this body will try to move in the upward direction. So this is not in equilibrium. If the similar load acting in the downward position on this object or on this body, so now this body in its equilibrium state. So we can say that when all the forces on a body are same but they are in opposite direction, so then the body will be in state of equilibrium. If I suppose this is the x-axis and this is the y-axis. So the forces in x-axis here 10 kilonewton, both are same but in opposite direction. So this is being satisfied, and similarly in the y-axis the forces acting on this body are equal but in opposite direction, so they are also satisfied. So in both the axes, all forces makes the body in equilibrium. So we can say that the summation of x forces equal to 0, the summation of y forces should be equal to 0. So the forces acting in the horizontal axis, the summation will be equal to 0, because this force is acting in this direction, so it is positive, and this force is acting in this direction will be negative, because this is minus x and this is minus y. So plus 10 and minus 10 equal to 0, so 0 equal to 0. Similarly, the fy, the plus 20 acting in the upward direction and minus 20 acting in the downward direction. So here plus 20 minus 20 equal to 0 summation of vertical forces, and these will cancel each other. So 0 equal to 0, so it means this body is in equilibrium. So these are the two conditions for the body to be in equilibrium because of the body in two dimensions. Similarly, if we consider the beam, if this is a simply supported beam, and there is, let's suppose, load of 10 kilonewton acting at the center of this beam, and the total length, let's suppose, of this beam is 10 meter, 5 meter and 5 meter, and this is A support, this is B support. So this equilibrium equation helps us to find the unknown parameters, and there are three equilibrium equations used in civil engineering structure analysis. These are summation of x forces, summation of horizontal forces equal to 0, summation of vertical forces, and summation of movement at any point equal to 0. So with the help of these three equilibrium equations, we can find the unknown parameter in most of the structure analysis. For example, this is a simply supported beam with the load of 10 kilonewton acting at the center of the beam. So 5 meter from here and 5 meter from here. So now due to this load, there will be some support reactions provided by these supports. So it will be RA and it will be RB. Now to find this unknown parameter, we can determine by using these three equations. So there is no horizontal force involved, so we cannot use this equation because there is no horizontal force involved on this beam. Summation of y equal to 0, we can also not use this equation because there are two unknown, RA and RB. If there is only one unknown, then we can use this equation, otherwise we cannot use this equation. So the only equation that we can use here in this state, there are two unknown, so we can use summation of moment at any point equal to 0. Now let's consider summation of moment at point A equal to 0, in clockwise moment is taken as positive, and the anti-clockwise moment is taken as negative. So this RB creating the anti-clockwise moment about point B, so anti-clockwise negative. So RB into momentum, the momentum for RB is from this point up to this, which is 10 meter, and then 10 creating the clockwise moment around point A. So 10 into momentum, which is 5 meter, equal to 0. Summation of all moment about point A equal to 0. So RB, 10 RB equal to 50. So RB will be equal to, if we divide this, so we got simple 1050, and if we divide by 10, so we got 5 kilonewton. Similarly, RB is 5 kilonewton. So now if we use this equation, because we have one unknown RA, so summation of y equal to 0. So RA plus RB minus 10 kilonewton, because this force is acting downward and these two are acting upward. Upward force is assumed is positive and the downward force is assumed is negative. So minus 10, so RA will be equal to the, if we move this on the right side, so we get 10 minus RB, RA will be equal to the 10 minus 5, because RB is 5, so we get RA equal to 5 kilonewton. So this is also 5 kilonewton. So we determine the support reaction with the help of these equilibrium equations. So it should be kept in mind that in any body to be in equilibrium, all the summation of forces should be equal to 0. Hope you guys understand, and don't forget to subscribe our channel for daily civil engineering videos. Thank you for watching our video.